sports. It's in the game.
Four decades ago, this was swampland, a seemingly ordinary tract of land, no different from any other in this section of Florida. Today, this land will be anything but ordinary. Today, it will test the finest golfers in the world, eager to claim the sport's richest prize. This is the final round of the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live final round coverage of the Players. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner as you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon. On top, it's Tony Finau. He's at 15 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer right there to begin this Sunday, currently just one shot off the lead. And that a beauty safely in the fairway to get this Sunday round started. Kane in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll remain at 14 under. Second hole here at Sawgrass, 532-yard par 5. Frank, considered one of the easier holes on the golf course, is that right?
Yeah, you don't have to hit it miles down there. Anything that turns a little to the player's left certainly helps. There are some trees down the left side. Just want to avoid those. I guess it got the 90% air, but that ball actually went through that tree. The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
4 feet now for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. He moves to 15 under. So we started with a par 4, then a par 5, and now the 177-yard par 3 third hole. Plenty of hazards here, Frank.
Yeah, you really break this green up into 3 portions: front left, front right, and that back, just on top of the ridge.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now from off the Bermuda grass, his second at the par 3.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he will fall from the top of the leaderboard and wind up a shot back. Frank, how would you describe the bunker all along the right here at number 4?
Well, it looks like it never stops. It covers really the entire length of that tee shot down the right side.
He's pulled it.
After that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he's going to remain 1 shot off the pace. Frank, how about this par 4 fifth?
I lost count the number of bunkers here, off the tee and sort of in play with the second shot if you're in trouble, or even the one that's sort of left and long. Really good par 4 though. Fairway somehow has to be achieved if you want to reduce this par 4 to just a simple 2-shotter.
This may be a touch right. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
147 to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain 1 shot back. Hole number 6, 393-yard, par 4. What's in store for us here, Frank?
Another one really where you're just trying to poke it down there. When you stand on that back tee, there's an overhanging limb that you just get an eye of. So if you try and hit that ball a little too low, that's going to encourage a miss hit.
And this one gonna settle into the bunker off the tee. And this not a distance you practice all that often with your bunker shots. Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, no shortage of trouble here at the 451-yard par 4-7. You've got that fairway bunker that goes forever, and then the lateral water hazard running almost the entire left-hand side of the hole. There's trouble wherever you look here. And that will not make it to the pond, but it is in that long left side bunker here at 7. Hoping just to get this on somehow, his second from the fairway bunker.
Just not quite the best of strikes, so going to require a good chip now.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Here we are at the 8th at Pete Dye's famed stadium course at the TPC Sawgrass. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello. Frank, this is a hole that I really like.
And players do too, Rich, especially off that back tee where it must be about 80 yards of shoot that you go through before the hole actually starts to open up. And this green, 11 bunkers in total around the whole putting surface.
Okay, maybe not ideal, but pin high to the left and a decent look for birdie coming up. This will be a 14-foot putt here. You betcha, what a roll there. That is in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. Closing out the front side with the par 5, 583-yard 9th. Don't say this too often in this, the era of the long bomber, but this for most is actually a 3-shot par 5. You can get there in 2, but it requires accuracy and 2 enormous shots. Boy, tough to do a whole lot better than that. That ball right down the middle. Strong approach shot here at the 9th, and a good opportunity to finish this side with a birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that's going to make this a 2 under 34 for the front side. Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat. There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
124 left to the flagstick. Pin back right so he can take an aggressive line.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he is into the lead here in the final 9 holes. Now to the 11th, par 5.
Good tee shot, and then you certainly think about hitting a hybrid or a lofted fairway wood into this green that's really narrow, one of the narrowest on the golf course. There's a little pot bunker left of this green when you go for 2 that often swallows up that second shot if it's a little bit too conservative. But there's a lake there. Seen more than one ball splash in the pond over the years.
This one working up the right side. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked. Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that green side bunker, but that is very doable.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. 15 feet away. Yeah, maybe a little defensive there. as that'll come up short. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and the lead will remain 1. Frank, what's so much fun about TPC Sawgrass is the excitement that it generates for a fan and how many different holes there are. 12 is a good example.
Yeah, 12 looks like it's fresh from Scotland. You can see why Pete Dye spent a lot of time over there. Tee shot looks straight away, but the second shot is blind. The shot you'd get in Scotland with a wedge where you just see the top of the flagstick and you've got to really guesstimate on the yardage that you have. But a good wedge shot and someone that can judge their distance, this is certainly a birdie hole.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Oh man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13, par 3, is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer, and also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball roll all over this green and actually find the cup for the odd ace.
Okay, safely aboard. Now this for another birdie. Oh, settle. Nope, that's a shocker there. That may go all the way off the green.
11 feet away.
Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And the lead's gonna stay at 3. Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you ever want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right.
Nope, that's going to run off the fairway and into that long, thin bunker that extends nearly the length of this 14th hole. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Being in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, you never know. Might even sneak a birdie.
Nope. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Back to the TPC Sawgrass, the 15th hole. It's a par 4 as we make our way to this finishing stretch. And Frank, what's in store for the players here?
Another one of those par 4s around 450 yards. Ideally hit it tee shot down the right side, keeping it away from that bunker, but that's a flat bunker down the right with no lip, so it's still not too bad. Biggest problem here is that green. So many undulations on this green. Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. Good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. That may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Chance now for another birdie. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Well, now to the 17th, and it is always a fascinating struggle here between trust and fear, commitment and collapse. The 17th, you're never really safe. 6-shot lead, you'd still watch the leader play the 17th. Oh, that didn't clear the water by much. Hard to come up short with that whole location, but that is safely aboard.
Okay, so this one, maybe a birdie putt in name only.
Oh, that is a really good putt. Got it to throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And this one, close to being over, as it'll remain a 5-shot cushion. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
That's going to roll out into the pine straw, so definitely didn't want to flirt with the water, but this is going to pose a whole new set of problems over there. Way off the mark, misses the green to the right. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. 18 feet from the bottom of the cup. Oh, that's a nice one there. A long one for his par here at 18. Just a tremendous week here on the first coast of Florida. Our featured golfer putting it all together, and they're going to be taking home that beautiful sterling silver trophy.
And just a big start to the year too, Rich. I mean, this is the first of the big championships this season, but to win around TPC Sawgrass, especially in that manner, thumbs up.
So for Frank Nobilo, notably gave the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner, and you've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.